I'm going!
Gotta go to the top of the roof.
Tell me what you want.
Alright, let's see what's going on. After taking some deep breaths, Liverin managed to calm herself down.
I'm okay now. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to her.
I didn't mean what I said back there.
Don't apologize, Elegg. You're too nice.
It's alright. I overreacted. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Oh.
What happened back there anyway? You really fell apart. That can't be normal.
You were hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Was it perhaps triggered by some past trauma?
Liverin, I don't want to die.
Huh? Neither do I.
I volunteered for this mission so that I could better my life. But it's not worth giving my life for. I can't better my life if I lose it entirely. The same applies to you. All of this will be for naught if you end up dead because of it. I refuse to go any further until you tell me what's going on with you. This place is dangerous enough as it is. If the person I'm supposed to be working with poses a danger as well, I can't in good conscience continue.
Right.
That's pretty based.
If there's some reason you can't tell us, you don't have to. But the search will end here.
I wasn't like this before. I made a big mistake in the past. I got too greedy and something we were working on went wrong. As a result, the people I was working with suffered greatly. I pushed myself then in hopes of having a better life, but it didn't pan out. All I succeeded in doing was angering those around me. It was all my fault. That much I ruined everything. Ever since then, whenever someone tells me I did something wrong, I have a panic attack.
Aw.
Yikes. Now I'm scared of criticizing you.
I'm not always like this. It's only when I'm trying to hide something and get caught doing it. When that happens, it triggers something in me, and I have difficulty breathing.
So you have difficulty admitting the truth.
So, that means you really don't know the way?
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought it would work out somehow. I didn't expect the crystals to be so manifold and in random places like they are. So no, I don't know the way. I'm completely at a loss. I don't know where we're going, how to get there, or even if we're going in the right direction.
She's useless.
Nothing.
Commander, our guide doesn't know the way.
He doesn't know the way?
What would you like to do?
Let's turn back. Let's turn back. I think the reason we're in this situation is because we're too caught. What?
Huh? Isn't being cautious a good thing?
We're in unknown territory, so it's natural to be on guard. In fact, I think we were walking on eggshells nearly every step of the way. We treated anything and everything around us with suspicion.
In other words, we only wore ourselves out doing so.
Yes, beyond what's necessary. So let's relax a bit.
And how do we achieve that?
Nothing has changed. One misstep and we're all toast.
Loosen up and do things our way. We all know the inherent danger of what we're doing, right? So long as we avoid those, we've got leeway to do what we want. In a way, this is a treasure hunt. We have the right to be a little excited.
I think you're onto something. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of everyone being on tenterhook.
I'll stick close to you, Commander. We'll be fine so long as our heads remain intact. But the same cannot be said for you.
I'm still not convinced that everything's gonna be hunky-dory if we're a bunch of severed heads.
What should I do? I was meant to be a guide, but I don't know the way.
You said you never forgot the way from which you've come, right?
Yes, that I'm confident with.
Then can you help us retrace our steps if things get hairy later? That's the most important part, and it's a task we'll entrust to you.
I understand. Thank you, Commander.
She's dead weight, let's dump her. I don't have faith in her.
I can't believe this. You're not angry with me? You're unlike any other commander I've seen.
Of course I am.
You're unlike any man I've ever seen.
No need to go that far.
Well, since we've gotten to this point, I have a theory I want to test. What is it? This building has a huge electronic display. I want to see if I can run boom on it.
Oh my god.
Ugh. What are those looks for? Mr. Commander just said we can do what we want. Right.
Fine, let's do it.
Then let's go to the rooftop.
We all follow Elegg up to the roof.
Robbie, can I ask you something?
What is it?
The commander... is he seeing someone?
Oh my god. Oh, what's Rappy gonna say? Is she gonna turn her down?
I don't mean anything by it. I'm just curious. That's all.
He is married.
She said that fast.
Huh? Really?
Yes, and he has 2 kids.
No way.
That was fast. Dang, Rappy. She better make her move fast.
Here we are.
Wow, it's really high up here.
You betcha. You can get a good sense of the city's layout from up here. Anyway, go ahead and do your thing, Liverin.
Okay. I'll memorize the layout. This was really thoughtful of you, Elegg.
Don't mention it.
My real wife is Elegg.
Anywho, I'm gonna tinker with this display for a while. How do you plan on getting it to work? Hasn't the electricity all been sucked up by the crystals? There's no way in hell that thing is functional right now. There's not enough juice in there to even charge your phone. That's all true, but the crystals contain electricity, do they not? With a little bit of crafty manipulation, I'm hoping to redirect that current and make it flow towards this display.
What exactly are you hoping to achieve with this experiment?
This is all conjecture at this point, but I don't think this is the only place where the crystals have appeared. I'm willing to bet there's a whole bevy of them spread out over a vast distance. That would mean there's a free energy source covering huge swaths of the surface. We'd be fools to let such a precious potential source go to waste.
Okay, give it a try.
All right.
A moment later.
Hammering.
Yes?
Do you see that?
Where?
Over there, by the green container.
I see it. What about it?
It could just be my imagination, but don't you think the color of those crystals is a bit different?
The color? Huh. Ah, you're right. It's a subtle difference, but they seem a bit brighter.
I knew I wasn't seeing things.
Hold on a second.
What are you doing?
Do you have binoculars?
I changed my vision settings to better differentiate between light sources.
Is that safe? You might undergo a mind switch.
It'll be fine so long as I only use it for a short while. Yep. Those crystals over there are definitely more luminescent. And they're getting brighter.
Do they get brighter the closer they get to the 2-lane road?
That's right. How did you know?
Just a theory. Crystals closer to the main cluster seem to shine brighter. The 2-lane road might lead to the crystal cluster.
In other words, if we follow the brighter crystals, they'll lead us to the big boy?
That's my guess, yes.
Then let's hurry and move.
Well done, Liverin.
Thanks.
There's the sound of an explosion from somewhere not far off. But it's somehow different from those we've heard before. It sounds remarkably 8-bit. Oh my god.
It's working!
From the building across from us, Boom is playing on display in its full glory.
If you keep supplying nutrients to these crystals before they completely disintegrate, they won't grow. But they'll continue to store the reserves of electricity inside them for a while. It's like they have a built-in survival instinct. When they're in this stabilized state, they won't absorb anything, so you can pull the electricity remaining inside them and harness it. Call me crazy, but to me, this means we can use them as a viable energy source.
How much power are they capable of providing?
Sit tight for this one. For this entire electric display, all I needed was this.
Elegg points to a crystal shard approximately the size of a fingernail.
You're kidding.
That much?
I assure you, I'm telling the truth. This is astounding!
That's a crazy amount of energy stored in such a small thing.
These crystals are unparalleled storage devices for electricity. Just imagine how much electricity that gargantuan crystal cluster at the edge of the city must contain. It could sustain the arc
Look at her.
for generations.
You gotta love her. Trapped in a city outside the Ark. No anomalies detected, sending SOS signals.
So what's our goal? Clear a path to that crystal cluster?
Yes. Now, the path might undergo some changes the next time we come back, but they will most likely only be slight variations. The growth rate of these crystals is slow, and there doesn't seem to be significant energy sources remaining in this city.
We should return after conducting a brief investigation of the crystal cluster.
Huh? Why are we heading back?
It would be nice to utilize the crystal cluster straight away, but we don't have the appropriate equipment for such an endeavor. We need to conduct more thorough research first.
If this crystal cluster is everything Elegg claims it to be, it's a significant discovery. If everything goes well, we might conduct periodic expeditions for crystals in the future. And we may well be part of those search teams. We'll no longer have to worry about living day to day.
And the commander will get boatloads of respect for leading a successful operation. Oh boy. Just the thought of all that fame, all that power, gives me butterflies.
Have you found a suitable path, Liverin?
Yes. The closer we get to the crystal cluster, the stronger the light from the crystals on the ground will be.
Yo, maybe Rappy screwed up by telling her that I'm married with 2 kids. Maybe I could have... If she said no, he's single and ready to mingle, Liverin wouldn't do anything bad.
It's a very subtle difference, but it's definitely there.
Subtle enough to not be detectable with the naked eye.
I can activate my light detection vision.
Don't. If you keep that function on for too long, it's like riding an express train straight to a mind switch.
Shifty, anything you can do for us?
Yes. I'll upload a light detection feature to your operation device. Just a moment.
Miss Shifty, you probably won't be able to communicate with us while we're using the light detection function, since it'll take up the entire operation device.
Well, there's not much we can do about that.
Hold on. Miss Neon can do it.
With her glasses.
Me?
Yep.
Me?
Yep.
It's like watching 2 parrots go back and forth. All I have is a firepower detection sensor.
Could you lightly tap the upper left frame of...
My eyes!
That, my friend, is a light amplification function. If anything is emitting even the slightest bit of luminescence, you'll be able to see it clearly. Do you notice a difference in the brightness of the crystals?
Oh yeah! The crystals get brighter the further along you go.
Great! Then lead the way. Miss Neon can guide us, Miss Liverin can plot the route, and Miss Hammering can clear the path.
Sounds good.
No problem.
All right then, it's official. From here on out, I am no longer Neon. I'm Super Vision Neon. What type of magic glasses are those anyway?
I'm not so sure myself. All I know for sure is that they're high-performance glasses with a multitude of functions.
Someone's spying on
I'll
us.
have to give them a look when we're back in the Ark to find out more. None of this technology is something you'd find at any of the big 3. And it's too high level to be a personal customization job.
Something's fishy here. I'll look into it on my end. I have my own theory. Let's hear it. No, I don't want to say anything until I'm sure. I'll contact you after I look into it.
It's her boss.
Dang. Now you actually seem like a real spy for once. I've always been a real spy. Anyway, just follow me, Anise. Supervision Neon will guide the way. Do those glasses have a self-destruct button by any chance?
They do.
They do? Can you tell me how to activate it?
At the end of the frame.
Wait, don't say it. Why in the world would it have that function anyway?
Beats me.
Let's head out.
Yes, let's go. All of us proceed forward.
Elegg,
Yes?
you mentioned before how you felt someone clearly created these crystals with intent.
Yeah,
Who do you think it could be?
beats me.
Is there a possibility they're nearby?
Hard to say. Let's dig a bit deeper into this hypothetical, though. Let's say that I'm the one who made these things. Here's a group of people barging in and messing around with my creation. People I've never seen before. If it were me, I'd make my presence known right away. Either by saying something, or by using force.
Right.
So, I think we're safe. For now, at least.
Right. For now.
For now.
Another crossroads. This is where you come in, Neon.
Got it. Supervision activate! The crystals to the right are a bit brighter.
Dang, those glasses are like a cheat code. There isn't even any risk of a mind switch, since the function is limited solely to the glasses. I think you're gonna end up being the MVP of this operation, Neon.
You're too kind. Like they say,
Don't stroke her
great
ego.
power comes great responsibility. And besides, I'm no longer the typical Neon. I'm Supervision Neon.
I'm rolling my eyes.
That's it. I've had it. Say goodbye to those stupid glasses. Twinkle eye, activate. My eyes. Wowee, that really worked. How'd that feel, Anise? Oh, it hurts like hell. My eyes are still burning a bit. Anyway, let's keep moving.
All of us proceed forward. Rappy, do you know anything about Neon's glasses?
No, I don't.
Come on. Maybe I should ask Ingrid.
That'd be a surefire way to find out more, yes?
I mean, come to think of it. How much do you know about Neon?
She joined our squad on short notice, and she adjusted really quickly. We never had much time to gather any detailed information about her past.
It's funny. We're only just now investigating her background and why she joined us.
Or rather, I never deemed it to be necessary.
Yeah, since she was so easygoing and all. But do you think she even knows those details about herself? She doesn't seem to know much of anything. Not even her glasses.
We'll look into it later. If she's okay with it, of course.
Yeah, let's do that.
Roger.
We continue to move forward, with Neon's supervision leading the way. After a while, we stop. Another fork in the road.
Neon, if you would.
Supervision! Activate! Does she have to say that every single time? Strange. Supervision! Activate! Something's wrong. I think my supervision may be broken. The brightness is all the same.
There's no difference at all between any of the crystals?
Nope.
Alright then, it's hammer time.
Hammering swings her hammer, splitting two of the crystals in two.
This way we can see which half of the crystal is shining and use it to keep heading towards the main crystal.
What you're saying makes sense, but I don't see any change to the two halves.
Supervision. Jeez, where'd all that confidence from before go? The left side seems a bit brighter.
Then we'll head this way.
Wait,
Liverin looks around the surroundings warily.
that's odd.
What is it?
The right path. Why haven't the lights gone out? If they weren't connected to the main crystal cluster, it should have gone out.
You're right.
This is purely a gut feeling, but the right path seems... how to put it? Artificial.
Artificial?
Yes. Up to this point, the crystals along the path have been growing freely. This side, on the other hand, seems carefully manicured. like it was deliberately designed to look a certain way. It's almost too perfectly random. It doesn't produce any feeling of unease, and the pathway is far too winding. Looking at it straight on, there are some turns that are so sharp that you can see the walls. This was a trade city. They would have never designed a road like that. Whatever designed these crystal formations, they're intentionally avoiding the road.
Maybe there's some hidden treasure afoot?
Let's go that way then. I'm not sure what it could be, but this is a clear sign something is waiting for us there.
Experience has told me that if the signs are telling you something, you should follow them.
Alright, let's move.
Darn, there's a puddle of water in the way.
What's the big deal? Just step over it. It's shallow.
Can you carry me for a bit? Electronic devices are susceptible to water.
Fine.
Can you carry me too, Commander?
What? Huh? Excuse me.
If you're not feeling well, I can carry you, Liverin.
Never mind then.
A few moments later.
The ceiling is awfully low.
We might have to crawl. Crawling is our specialty. Do you want to go first, Commander?
Even if I'm crawling, I might have a hard time squeezing through there.
Then just lie down. I'll pull you.
Okay, thanks.
Wait.
You make it sound like she's a piece of luggage. I'm surprised you were able to find a passable route. None of the scans I conducted found any viable routes.
Well, this is what I do for a living.
Do you have any tips for me?
Sorry, can't go sharing trade secrets. Gotta make my money somehow.
A few moments later.
It's too dark in here. I can't see anything. Not even changing to night vision helps. What should I do? Commander, could you hold my hand?
What? Ow.
Ow! Who just slapped the back of my hand?
It's a ref.
All right. It's time for me to shine once again. Pardon the pun. Twinkle vision,
Who
activate!
do you think smacked her hand? Was it Rappy or Elise?
You do realize each of our phones has flashlights on them, don't you?
Sure, but isn't it cooler when I do it with my eyes?
A few moments later.
Turn a little more to the left. Okay, no threats detected. Never thought we'd use the operation device like this. The camera provides a surprisingly good view of your surroundings. It's also small enough to attach to your ear, so I can check narrow areas that a person wouldn't be able to cross through. The only reason this usually doesn't happen is because it's typically aligned to match the commander's POV.
What would happen if we spun the operation device around?
Then I'd get pretty darn dizzy. Anyway, I'm not detecting any crystals. You can cross. Ugh, this is gonna be another tight fit.
Tell me about it.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, they both have the biggest in the group.
Neon, you should go first. You'll be able to pass through more easily than us.
We maneuver our way through a seemingly endless series of cramped, hazardous pathways.
If you call, I will come.
I will go with you.
If I call, she will come. I'm guessing Grave is in the main story. Just haven't seen her yet.
Finally, some breathing room.
Well done, everyone.
Don't move. I'm detecting raptures up ahead.
What? How could raptors get in here? There's no way raptors could have taken the path we just took.
That means we're on the right path, doesn't it? The way I see it, someone left the raptures there and purposely smashed up the pathway we just crossed to keep people out.
Then could there be treasure up ahead?
I'm sure of it, and it may be the key to unlocking the secret behind these crystals.
I like how she's always thinking about treasure.
Here too.
The raptures are alerted to your presence. Engage with caution. There are a lot of crystals in the vicinity. Threat eliminated. No further presence detected. Up ahead of you. You should see an iron gate. Wow, this is all way more action-packed than I thought it'd be.
Hurry, let's go and open it!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Wait a moment. Something has felt off for a while now. This all seems so artificial to me. The narrow and rugged paths, the arrangement of the crystals, even the raptures from earlier. This is definitely the work of an intelligent being.
That makes it even more exciting!
Oh my god.
I respect your desire to get to the bottom of this, but the situation may not be as simple as we initially thought. If there is an intelligent being ahead, what could it possibly be?
A crystalline human, perhaps?
You're nothing if not imaginative, Elegg. Maybe we should just pass through here and head towards the cluster of crystals.
Listen to me. It's clear that someone created these crystals with a purpose. They're an artificial creation. Now, if you're correct and the pathway we've just traversed has all been a construction, that would indicate that there's a high chance of an intelligent being of some kind who's behind all this. In other words, the very being who created these crystals might be just up ahead. I've got so many questions running through my mind. The excitement is almost too much. I can't take it!
Oh my god, man. Oh, she's too precious.
It could be one of the heretics.
There's nothing to worry about. We've got the counters with us, who eat heretics for breakfast.
Right.
Ugh.
I still got my vampires.
I don't think a heretic would make a particularly healthy breakfast.
Commander, Liverin is right. The probability of us encountering an intelligent being is high, and there is a high probability that it will be hostile. If we're particularly unlucky, we could be dealing with a heretic.
What do you think is the best course of action?
I still think going ahead is the best option. While I have my reservations about this place. Hostile or not, we might be able to obtain rare and valuable information from it.
Okay, then let's go.
Hammering. Open the door. We'll guard from behind.
Understood.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody rock the dinosaur. Found crystals. No anomalies detected. Send SOS signals. Wong Wong. Who's Wong? Wong Wong.
What is that sound?
It's some kind of machine running.
Wong Wong.
What is all this stuff?
As we open the iron door and enter, the first thing that catches our eye is... Look at all those little computers. A towering crystal standing tall in the center of the area, surrounded by a wide array of machines.
These are medical machines. Old ones at that. Let me see if I can install boom on them.
Why would that be the first thing you think of?
Commander, there's something inside the center of the crystal.
It's a woman. Looking at the center of the crystal, there's a blurry, indistinct silhouette. Is that a person?
Only one way to tell. I'm going to break it open.
You?
I don't think we have any other choice.
Are you sure?
I have a bad feeling about this. This thing has to be destroyed.
Are you okay, Rappy? You're kind of freaking me out.
I have to destroy it.
Fragments of Red Hood.
Don't touch it.
Oh oh my god, this is who I was talking about. It's Grave. That's funny. Or Abe, as we call her, as she's called. You know, it is funny that I just went through the dang it, I keep forgetting the name of it. The old days or whatever about Cinderella. How'd her helmet get destroyed like that? See, look, it's her. So maybe she did get a new body. I need to zoom out to see how muscular her legs are.
What the?
Don't touch it, or you die.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I mean, we're the ones who barged in here.
Whatever that thing is, it's not registered in the database. I can't tell you anything about it.
Could it be a pilgrim?
Hammering swings her hammer at the mysterious figure. What? Dunk. There's a dull thud as the weapon is deflected and Hammering is sent flying backwards. She slams into a wall full of crystals.
Hammering!
Leave.
There is a resounding thud as massive steel drops beside the mysterious figure. I can't see her legs. Yeah, this is an older body of hers. Also, I feel bad that I didn't recognize Grave has part of the helmet that Abe has. It's a lot easier to tell in this sense it's a full helmet. I didn't notice until I started recording the second part of the story because they released Grave, and so I got a better, closer look of her. It resembles a...
Is that a coffin?
Get out.
Who are you?
Leave.
A real genuine pilgrim. If only I could get a photo.
If you don't... leave now. I'm going to kill you.
The mysterious figure picks up a large rectangular box and points it at us. At the end of the steel box, there's what appears to be a gun barrel.
Wait, let's talk this out.
Commander, we're engaging.
Get ready for a fight.
7 dwarves. Ready.
7 dwarves?
7 dwarfs?
Tendrils of flame spew out of the barrel. Blindingly bright sphere of light hurls past us and slams into the wall of crystals. There's a cacophonous explosion as the wall is entirely rifles out of existence.
What incredible! This is insane!
Who are you? I said, who are you?
Gotta take a picture.
Move.
Everyone's all over the place. Once again, the barrel starts to fire, sending another luminescent sphere flying towards Liverin.
What? No!
Elegg throws herself towards Liverin, pushing her out of the way of this. No! No! The door obliterates yet another wall. Oh.
Have you lost your mind? This is a life or death situation, and all you can think about is taking a picture?
Just move aside for a moment. I'll pull back after I get a picture, okay?
Hammering is hurt!
We've got to close the distance and engage in close combat.
If we can get close, that is. I'll be the decoy. I'm detecting a massive swarm of raptures. They're coming in through the broken walls.
Cease fire, retreat. And it's Neon, take care of hammering. Liverin, secure us an escape route.
On it.
You can't leave.
Crash. Another sphere hurls itself towards us. Why didn't I say anything like... Hammering prepares to swing her hammer.
Have I ever told you? My dream was to be a baseball player.
You did, and I don't think you'd have made a great hitter.
Oh god, we're done for!
These guys are all over the place. Hammering swings the hammer and hits the sphere, slamming it to the ground. The moment it makes contact, there is an enormous explosion. Amongst the censorious blast and tumbling vibration, pummels of dust and crystal shards fill the air. For a short moment, visibility is reduced to 0. Then, from amongst the haze, we see the hordes of raptors who have rushed from over the wall.
Encounter. Everyone check your position.
And it's Neon. Can you find that woman?
She must have fled. I'll keep looking.
Hammering, your arm.
I'm a bit banged up, but I'm still standing. My arm will get better eventually.
There are a lot of crystals embedded in your arm. We've got to hurry and get them out.
First things first. We've got to eliminate these
No.
enemies. Get in formation, FF. Concentrate your firepower.
I gotta say, this is a shit show. What the fuck was everyone doing? Why didn't I take command of this situation? I didn't do anything. I was like, 7 dwarves. I know that name. I know Snow White. I know Red Hood. I know all these people. Nothing. I said.
Enemy down. How's hammering?
I'm fine. Sorry for holding you all up.
Stay still. We've got to get these crystals out.
I agree.
Commander, the central crystal is gone. No trace of that woman from earlier.
Shifty, talk to me.
If she was a Nikke, she's not registered in the database. And that's assuming she even is a Nikke. There's a high possibility that was a pilgrim. Target designated as unknown. Continue to track her. Whoever she is, she seems to have a close connection to this area.
Liverin, you're up.
On it. I'll... Oh, for crying out loud.
Liverin, after her.
Wait a moment.
Am I hacking her phone? You know how much I hate following up on things. And yet you've forced me to do exactly that. How is it going?
Liverin, what are you doing?
Sorry, I just need a moment.
Huh? I can see that you've read my messages, yet there's no response. Interesting. Okay, fine. Have it your way. It's not like that.
Now is not the time to be using your phone.
The raptures are coming. Miss Liverin! I'll figure something out.
Liverin roughly shoves her cell phone in her pocket.
Let's go. I'll guide you.
That's funny. Rappy. Psst.
Wait a second.
Yes, it's the same as the one that led us to the crystal cluster. I'm willing to bet that's where our mysterious friend is headed.
Did anyone else hear her say 7 dwarves?
Yes, I definitely heard it.
Who in the world is she? And what about the thing inside the crystal?
Could it be the crystal human Elegg mentioned?
It's Cinderella.
No, it seemed like it was a Nikke.
What was she trying to do?
Considering how well hidden it was, I'd say this place was intended to be off limits. And those medical devices... I don't have a clue.
Oh, I thought you were about to have an epiphany.
I already know what it is. How are you holding up, Hammering?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. Your back is fine, but you've still got a load of crystal fragments stuck in your arm. I extracted as many as I could, but some of them were practically microscopic. We need to wrap this mission up quickly and get you back for a detailed examination.
Cut off her arm.
All I've got to do is clench my fist and they'll pop out on their own.
Don't be a fool.
Did you cut off power to it?
And don't go swinging your hammer at an opponent you've never seen before. There's no way of knowing she was even looking for a fight.
She was pointing a gun at us. So I decided to make the first move.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't just swing my hammer at anyone.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What is up with you? You've got a face like you just ate a crap sandwich.
How would you know what a crap sandwich tastes?
You know I didn't mean that literally.
We need to keep moving. But first, let me respond to this customer.
Excuse me?
It's extremely important.
Being this far out and still having to work must be tough.
Yeah, it isn't easy.
Sorry. Got surprised by some raptures. I'm really sorry. I was trying to contact you, but didn't have a chance. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Master? Is something the matter? You don't seem to be checking the messages. Hello? Are you angry? I'm sorry. Please just don't harm Fragile. I beg you. I'll do anything. Huh? Did you block me?
No. Oh no. No.
What's wrong?
Commander, you have connections in the central government, don't you?
Yes, but why?
Perhaps...
There she is, up ahead.
She looks worn out.
Probably from having to haul all that gear with her.
She does seem a bit overloaded. Maybe we should help her out?
Sure, let's go and ask if she needs a hand.
Stop following me.
Then why don't you come over to us? That way we won't have to follow you.
Don't play word games with me.
Okay, sorry.
Who are you? What is that coffin you're carrying around? And what did you mean when you said 7 dwarves?
You don't need to know.
We just want to talk. We're not your enemy.
You're a human. Humans are perfidious creatures. They don't keep their promises.
Oh, just go hang out with Dorothy.
You're just like the rest.
Who are you to say that you know the commander?
Humans are all the same. So stay away.
You were once human. Mappy, Anise Neon. Let's approach carefully.
Roger.
With our hands in the air, we cautiously move forward step by step.
Don't come near.
The unknown pulls something that looks like a giant stake from his back and inserts it in the ground into a nearby crystal.
The crystal!
The crystal begins to expand. The crystals expand in the blink of an eye that before we can do anything, it was created a barrier between us and the unknown.
No!
Did she give some kind of energy to that crystal for it to absorb?
Everyone move. I'm gonna break it.
Herring chips the wall, blocking our way. It quickly showers, but reveals nothing on the other side.
She's gone. We know she was heading towards the crystal cluster, so we can continue to follow her.
We're not saying the right words. The ground begins to shake.
What is that?
Is it an earthquake?
I'm detecting anomalies in the nearby crystals. What's going on?
The nearby crystals begin to grow at a rapid rate. Oh my god. We need to say trigger words.
We're being hemmed in.
Isn't this the way we just came?
Yes, but it's completely blocked now.
Left! Go left!
The ground to the left has turned entirely into crystal!
Then towards 11 o'clock!
Wow, that crystal looks like it wasn't there before.
The path has been destroyed!
The crystals are expanding faster and faster. We're not going to be able to go back the way we came.
Maybe I'm just imagining things. But it seems like the crystals are expanding in our direction.
No, you're right. They're definitely heading towards us.
As far as the crystals are concerned, we're a source of nutrition. What in the world was that thing the unknown inserted into the crystal? Surely there couldn't have been enough energy in that thing to cause all these crystals to expand so dramatically.
What should we do?
Since the path has been destroyed, going back is an option. We'll proceed towards the crystal cluster.
What?
The crystal cluster is at the end of the city. There should be an exit somewhere around there.
Understood. Liverin, can you find us a path leading to the crystal cluster?
Yes, I can. I have to. Follow me.
I'll take the front along with Miss Liverin.
Huh?
I'll use this auxiliary battery to distract the crystals. If you overload the auxiliary battery, you can create a temporary burst of energy. Since these crystals are so drawn to energy, I could throw it and use it to distract them. I've got about 20 batteries, so they should come in handy.
Where do you even have space for all those batteries?
Things are starting to get hairy around here. We better get a move on.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.